Hello and welcome back to Project Ozone 3. Yes, that's right. Why do I keep... Whatever. Last time I walked into a portal. I did kind of walk into a portal. We set up embers to get into the Twilight Forest. And... let's take these down. Oh, I need an empty space. Let's just stop those floating around up there. Still burning embers up top. Yes, last time we made a portal to the Twilight Forest and went into it. I've taken it up now because I have a waypoint there. And today we are going to load into the wrong facing. Haha. We need to get into Pneumaticraft. Well, I need to get into it because I can't find the thing I'm looking for. I definitely put it up here somewhere. Where are you? Not right at the beginning, are you? No. Ah, there we are, the digital miner I want to get, so we can get some ores a lot easier than having to go digging around for hours. And to do that, we need to make the steel casing, which we need plastic for. We can only get this from PneumaticCraft, so this is going to be fun. I already have most of the setup done, so I didn't have to faff about with this. I've got some basic 3x3 pressure chambers. I've got a quadruple refinery going, set up with vortex tubes. And do I have any spare vortex tubes anywhere? I don't think so. These placed in a very particular direction. If I take one up, I'm going to have trouble getting it back in. What is it? Yes. The hot side faces you, so I can place this back correctly. Hot side into the refinery, there we go. And you would usually start with air compressors. Actually, let me find that. Oh. I'll watch me do a bunch of other asbestos and the reservoir stuff. I'll do that sometime off camera because I'm not faffing about with that now. No, I'm not going to claim the rack now because it would be... Alright, time to do the massive click through trying to find the flaming things again. I want to get into other stuff. Here it is. It's pie. Alright, guess I've already unlocked all of this stuff for making this stuff. Lots of stuff, yes. Oh, blimey. Air compressor, there it is. You'd start with an air compressor to power that. I've seen it done with hopping bonsais. Make sure you prime the air compressors with wood, so the bonsais only output wood, because burning sticks is less efficient. And we have an absolute mess under here. I am skipping... Oh, excuse me, gotta breathe. Skipping, oh, that has now gone down, has it? Yeah. Yeah, skipping air compressors, I'm going to, what is right in front of you here. I'm going to liquid compressors. I'm making the advanced versions anyway, just for the quests. I do need one of those for something else. Where's the thing? Oh, it's right in front of me. That's for later. Yes. Liquid compressors, these just about work out fine for this with one crucible and a tier 2 cobblestone generator feeding into them. These are overkill really. And I have these connected with redstone conduits set to only enable on high signal, so I can turn them on and off from upstairs, and also for better purpose later. Also got them equipped with a security upgrade with a safety tube module thing, so that because if these get into the red zone, they can explode, and I've had plenty of experience of that in my test world. That was a lot of fun. Pipes explode, the machines explode. At least it was in creative, so I didn't have to waste resources So I've got all of this set up. I've got this set up on one side. This is powering the vortex tubes. And I've forgotten one component. We need to go back over to the base. And I think you've mostly seen a frozen screen. Alright, fluid cows first. I don't have that over here, do I? No, I don't. Yes, fluid cows were important for this, as was the mob duplicator and all of that. I made the animal farm rancher as well. Excuse me while I get hiccups. Do we not have any... We don't have any fluid cows over here now. You guys are hogging the spawns. Oof. Excuse me, I'm getting acid problems. Right, fluid cows you can put into a thing and not have exact copy on, and you can get different fluid cows. The one I wanted was crude oil cow, which I got one, and I spent ages here with a rancher here, grabbing the thing, and the mob crusher to kill the cow so another one can spawn. The most important part of this, once you get the fluid cow that you want, in this case for me it was crude oil, you wait until their cooldown is ready. Just make sure they're not on there while he's turned that off. Make sure until they're ready to be milked, then pick it up and then put it in here with exact copy on. You're going to need a lot of essence. I was bringing that in with the ender tank from my mob farm over there. Just poison all the other drops because I don't need those stacked up. Yes, exact copy of the... We'll get... Ah, come on, brain, work. What's going on here? Brain failing! Seriously, what am I saying? Yes, exact copy, you get a crew cow every time, with its cooldown timer for milking already off. So the rancher and the crusher seem to work at the same time, so this does grab the fluid every time, and that obviously kills the mob every time, so it's a very quick process. And we should have more than enough oil here. That's quite a bit more than I thought. 55,000 buckets of crude oil. I think that might be well set. Alright, we want to go over here. Also, all the compressed iron that I needed for this, I got from Essence Seeds. And of course you saw the first batch that I made. Now, which episode did I show that in? You put iron into an explosion. You'd usually do that with TNT. Make sure to make a safe room, or just do it in the deep dark in a little pit somewhere. Or somewhere that... or whatever, yeah. I have stuff around that I need stuff for. I think that's all mostly other post stuff, isn't it? Oh, I want to grab that as well. Yes, really, you would, if you're not doing the mystical agriculture route with all of this, after making your... I don't know if that was in the game or outside. Some kind of something. I'm going to need that on to power this, because this has lost pressure now. Let's get that started while that goes. Is that gone as well? I didn't have that on at all, did I? Let's just turn that on anyway. The reason it's in the deep dark here is because this gets very, very laggy. Yeah, that's going. 0.3 pressure. These aren't going to work quite as well. Oh, that's why that stopped, because it's connected to this vortex tube here. Oh good, that's going up. And that's already maxed anyway, so there's no point in having that on. Because if we did, we'd have that constantly. Could make there is a sort of sound muffler. I can't remember what it's actually called, so I was going to say, well, if I got a tank on me, but yeah, it's my thing here. Now, if I put it there, I won't have to bother going and getting my wrench. Actually, I will put that on, because I want to use the charging station here to charge my wrench a bit, which you sort of briefly saw that. Just going to put up with the that for a while. I'll go over here. Yes. Trying to explain processes and getting distracted by every other thing. You make your compressed iron in an explosion, and then you would make the pressure chamber and the air compressors and the tubes, which you could then just make compressed iron in the pressure chamber. And I do have the inputs and not that one. Oops. No. Where's the filter? Oh, it doesn't even have those in. I thought I put those. Or is this the other way? That would be there otherwise. Yeah, that's the input, that's the output side. Okay, you can set the filters so you can only tell it to only pull stuff out when it's got compressed iron. And stuff. Wasn't over here, was it? I think these are the opposite way, yeah. Well, sort of the opposite way mirrored. And how is this doing down here, this noisy thing? Yeah, not only is charge as far as that, of course, because that's the maximum pressure I can put in. What is that achievement? Oh, nice. I can't actually remember what I need that for yet, but it's very useful for blocking these off. Yeah, I can turn that off now, so that can stop. What was that sound thing? I'm sure I put it in the thing here. Somewhere, maybe? Probably not. Oh, that's turned. Don't need the glimmer crystal on there anymore. I think I need that for one little bit later. Right, what am I starting with? I can't remember. Yes, I can. This. Oh, the refinery is up to temperature. We need it above 100 degrees. We need to input the oil. And it will slowly turn the oil as long as it's above 100 degrees. It's going to go up and down anyway because we don't have enough pressure to power these properly. And these drain the pressure anyway. I've got these equipped with heat sinks on the cold side, so we get a warmer side. Makes sense. I've got this making four things because because it's gone under the heat. It's going to keep going up and down now because I'm actively using it. And I should actually have that more covered. Let me go and grab some blocks. Yes, right, heat loss. Let's just do this in cobblestone because I am too lazy to do with anything else. We just need to cover the top. Machines like this will lose their heat anyway. Does it tell me that? Oh yeah. 1 of 24 is exposed to air still, which of course is the top. That creates a heck of a lot of particles, and I'm sure that's the reason for the whole thing lagging sometimes. Although actually it does seem to be the compressors as well. Well, now that's at a nice healthy level. Nice. And we are making diesel, kerosene, basic fuel, very, very vaguely named considering, and LPG is the one we need. And am I not pulling out these yet? I guess I'm not. Yes, this lever is also connected to The refinery, that's also set to only be on with high signal. I'm not getting lag yet. Not worse. Frame lag. Might have been something to do with something else in the test world, but it was definitely compressors. And I have a different channel set to each of these. Fuel one was kind of... It's kind of green, but I didn't want it on green in case I placed anything else that goes into the green channel. So I made that the white channel. Right, let's turn all of these on. Straight off. And then, oops, and then I'm going to go past that because I'm moving too fast. And we come down here. I think I've trying to explain the process properly. Right. Also, I set these up. Black hole tanks. These are what I want to be using. That's not going to have anything yet. Kerosene is going in here. Fuel in here. Nothing in here yet. Because we have the brown channel was the diesel. Diesel is going out into this thermo-pneumatic processing plant. And it doesn't actually need that. It also doesn't need pressure. This is for something else. Diesel is slowly building up. It's not going to do anything here yet. It does, however, need heat. So that is there. And I need really to... I need each one side. Yeah, we're going to ignore all that, really. Let's just stick one there. And one there, that should be covered for heat. But no, it's in the problems, isn't it? Yep, an LPG into this tank. And I don't have any of the materials on me. Oh, but I can get them because I have some in here. I can't remember which is which, actually. Do. Right, if I just grab 4 coal for now. And 4 coal. No, that's not. Quite clearly not coal. How did I grab 5? Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. And really, I need to go back home. Because I can't remember which is which. I could just look it up. In JEI. It would be a lot quicker than doing this. But I have the output tanks. You saw the ender tanks there. Outputting. Unless I turn down most of the sounds like the portal sound effect. Because that is really quite loud. That's why I keep forgetting to turn my jetpack off. Yes. Ah, lubricant. Is the redstone, right? Not that we're making anything yet. That's not going to be water, thank you. That'll change once it's set up properly. Yes, I got a load of pink slime from my the mob slaughter factory as well. And plastic. It is what we need. I've already set all of this up. I will come to that soon. Right. I have these ender chests set up here as well. I put redstone in here and coal in here. And that will feed back into the dimension. We'll be getting voices going. Lubricant will be coming back in here. And we'll be getting plastic in here, which will go into these quantum tanks. I've got these separated in the middle. So they're not going to connect and interfere with each other. I probably could grab a bit more stuff while I'm here. Oh, except the coal's over there, so you know, oh, where's the coal? That should be a fairly early one I did. There it is. What is it? Is it 5 or 8? It's 8. Yeah, whatever. Just make a bunch more coal here now while I can. I can make a little bit more than that, but lazy. Let's go and put these properly in the tanks, and hopefully it doesn't bug out like it has done in my test world, because these plants can be a bit of a pain with their recipes. And my throat can be an extra pain getting all dry. Alrighty. Have I set these up to extract anyway? Yes, I have, and I have. Goody. That's pretty damn warm then. Never usually gets that warm. What pressure have we got there? 1.6. That's not going to go very high. 3.1. Yeah, that's right. There's that set. That's not set, so I'm going to have to remember that. I think it's set the other way, isn't it? I can't see. Whatever. Right. Diesel first then. If we remember, I'm going to put them that way so I remember. This is all irrelevant. We don't need pressure. We don't need heat. We need, well, I do need some heat, but not 300. We shall put a bit of, there we go, it all changed. Need 100 degrees. And a bunch of fuel. Diesel even. I think it's 100. No, I mean, is it 500 a thing or 1,000? I think it might be 1,000. I could just have a look. Yeah, 1,000 to 1,000 with one bit of redstone, and we get lubricant. I will extract and put straight into there. That will go straight through into the quantum tanks, because I had those set up at the time before I did the black hole tanks. So it doesn't really matter. And what I want here is to use my brain to know that we're going over here next. Alright, LPG plus coal. And just 100 degrees again, no pressure needed. And we get liquid plastic. That thankfully doesn't cool down and solidify any other way, so we're going to send it through. Lovely. And that only uses 100 millibuckets a piece to make 1,000 liquid. Very nice. 1,000 plastic even. And we already have plastic just like that. Sort of. Now we need to go home again. Oh boy. We have to do a lot of back and forth to get a bunch of stuff now. We might also need to do some waiting to get... Oh. Oh dear. Oh. Excuse me. There's something on my desk that I thought was a bit of fluff and is apparently now all over my desk. I don't know what that was. Let's get rid of that cobblestone. And so we go over here. Over to the plastic. Oh, well that's not going to work there, is it? Because I'm not inputting into that. Genius. Give me a mechanical pipe. Yep, configurator. Yes, there it is. Need to grab that. Oh, I broke that, and I'm just going to have to put that there then, because I can't put it up because the sign's there. I put that there because I can never remember which one is which. Hey, full of plastic. And how much more plastic have we got? Anything. Alright, we put the dyes in here. Oh, and to keep them. They kept the dyes. Nice. Yeah, as far as I know, liquid plastic doesn't solidify at all. So, whatever. And now we have a bunch of different plastics. And I was wondering... oh, actually, hang on. I need to open a spreadsheet. Also, yes, last time I forgot to turn back on the actual game catcher on OBS, so you got the windowed mode of Minecraft instead for pretty much the whole episode. I didn't notice that until I'd stopped and thought, oh damn it, the game catcher's off, I haven't been capturing the game, so I thought I was going to have to redo the whole thing, or at least explain it or something, but no, display capture was still on, so yeah, windowed mode it was for that time.